What is going on, guys? Thanks for checking out this video of my sports Gematria. In this video, I'm going to go over a football game for Monday, December 5th, 2022. I'm going to show you highlights of each side, and it's going to be up to you to determine who you think will win based on the numbers. I encourage you guys to add additional information on top of this if needed for you to feel confident in your own pick. I wish you guys the best luck on all your picks. Let's go ahead and get into the game. We're going to be looking at the Saints versus the Buccaneers in Tampa Bay, or not Tampa, but Tampa, Florida. Excuse me. In Tampa, Florida. And the Buccaneers are a 3.5-point favorite at home. We're going to get Andy Dalton versus Tom Brady. Oh, so how thrilling that will be. On this side of the screen, on this side of the screen is what I call my daily numbers, date numerology, Gregorian, Hebrew calendar. And then on this side of the screen is what I call my game numbers specific to the game. The way that I have it structured here is actually, you know what? I didn't even do the home games. This will be 195th team. So the way that I have it structured here is I have the distance to the upcoming Super Bowl right here. I have the location of the game, city, state, stadium, coordinates. I keep track of home team win-loss records, as you just saw. I copy-pasted this over. This will be the 195th NFL game for the season. It'll be the 15th game for the current week. Right here is the regular season head-to-head matchup between the two teams, the record. And then I have the home team right here, their season record, their coach's record, their quarterback record, their name, Gematria, tuned from their birthday. And at the bottom is the road team, the away team, their season record, their coach's record, quarterback record, name, Gematria, tuned from their birthday. So before we jump into this, let's count out the home team win-loss records for the week. Now let's make sure it adds up. 107 plus 86 plus 2 tie games. That's 195, and it'll be the 195th game. Okay, so we got that locked in. All right, so home teams can get their 107th win or their 87th loss, their 9th win for the week, or their 6th loss for the week. So let's go ahead and get started. I'll go ahead and switch the ticker over. So I always start with the home team. I'm going to go over some numbers why the home team can win, and then I'll go over some numbers for why the road team can win. As you can already see on my page here, as well as me updating the home team win-loss records, that I haven't really done anything yet. I have nothing marked. So this is kind of me getting a first glance at it. But if we're going to start with the home teams, let's just start with what we already just plugged in. Home teams for the week. If Buccaneers win this game, home teams for the week would become 9-5-1. Okay, 9-5-1. I was gonna mark it, but I'll wait. But they could become 9-5-1. This being the 195th NFL game for the season. Home teams for the week can become 9-5-1, and the 195th game for the overall season. That would favor the Buccaneers at home. And so what kind of date numerology we have here? 23, 39, 59, 339th day, 71st day of the Hebrew civil year, 71, the 20th prime number. 11th day of the third month, 113, the 30th prime. 11th day of the ninth month, we have a 11-9 or a 9-11 connection here, 248th day. It's a day leaving 107 left in the Hebrew religious year. We can actually mark that in a purple here. Home teams can get their 107th win for the NFL season if the Buccaneers win on a day leaving 107 left. And that actually goes with the Hebrew civil as well. 71st day of the Hebrew civil. 71 is the 20th prime number. And if you write out the number 20, it also sums to 107. So just looking at these home team win-loss records for the season, it could point to the Buccaneers, right? The teams for the week would go 9-5-1 with the Buccaneers win in the 195th NFL game. 71st day of the Hebrew civil, the 20th prime, 20 written out sums to 107. It's 107 days left in the Hebrew religious. Home teams would get their 107th all-time win for the season, this season in particular. Today is a day with 23 date numerology on the Gregorian. I see that Buccaneers could pick up their 23rd regular season head-to-head win against the Saints. What else? It's a day with 23 and 39 date numerology on the Gregorian, and they can actually just become 23-39 head-to-head against the Saints with the win. So we just block that whole thing gray. What else? 11th day of the third month for the Hebrew civil, like 113. 113 mathematically, I've already said, 113 mathematically is the 30th prime number. Tom Brady can get his 30th win regular season as a quarterback for the Buccaneers specifically. What else? 17 days since Buccaneers coach's 59th birthday. 59 is the 17th prime number, and it will be a day with 59 date numerology on the Gregorian. What else? I don't think 119 sums to 195. I think it sums to 194. Hold on one second. Yeah, it sums to 194. It's 112. That sums to 195. So let's see if there's a 112 sitting somewhere. No, I'm not seeing any. His name, Todd Bowles, does some to 119, though. The coach for the Buccaneers. It'd be in the 11th day of the 9th month for the Hebrew religious, a day leaving 107 left in the Hebrew religious year. Todd Bowles, 119. Buccaneers can be the reason they get the home teams get their 107th win for the season. What else? Buccaneers could become 6-6 for a season record with a win. They could become 4-3 at home for this season. Today or this day, we'll have 14 date numerology on the Gregorian. I think we just found our 112 connection potentially. But Buccaneers could become 4-3 at home for the season with the win. 43, the 14th prime number. If you spell out the number 14, it sums to, well, if you spell it correctly, 14 written out sums to 112. And I just showed you that 112. Spell it if I can spell it correctly. 112 sums to 195. And it could go back to it being the 195th home game or 195th game for the NFL season. Home teams could become 9-5-1 with the win. 14 sums to 112. 112 sums to 195. Buccaneers would become 4-3 at home for the season to go with. 43, the 14th prime number, it being a day with 14 date numerology on the Gregorian. Also, to go with the 23, it being 23 date numerology on the Gregorian, Buccaneers can get their 23rd win regular season head-to-head against the Saints. Tom Brady, his birthday is August the 3rd, 8/3 or 83, the 23rd prime number. Oh, my background light just went out. Oh, well. What else? Andy Dalton, he could become 3-7 for a record as a quarterback specifically for the Saints with a loss, as the Saints coach gets his 37th loss regular season for his career, it being 37 days since Andy Dalton's birthday. So let's go ahead and mark that dark blue. 37 days since his birthday, he could become 3-7 as a Saint with a loss, as their coach gets his 37th loss regular season to go with. And you can actually even mark the 12. Saints coach can become 12-37. Mathematically speaking, 37 is the 12th prime number. They'll be facing number 12, Tom Brady. Oh, and Andy Dalton wears the number 14, so let's mark that in gray. What else? What else? Four, 9, 15. Oh, the Saints coach. This is his 49th regular season game. Saints could become 4-9 for a season record. I guess that seems easy enough, doesn't it? What else? If there is anything else. 79th regular season game for the Buccaneers coach. Tom Brady can sit on 79 losses regular season with the win. And Bucks becoming 6-6, like 66. There's some to 49. Saints would become 4-9 as Buccaneers become 6-6, like 66. Maybe that's the connection. But okay, so that's what I have for now for the Bucks. Let's go ahead and move on to the Saints. This video is getting a little long, but let's go on, move on to the Saints. What would it take for the Saints to win this game? Sorry to interrupt this video, you guys, but I need a huge favor from you. Can you go ahead and like this video and leave a comment below on who you think's going to win? It's going to help with the YouTube algorithm. It's going to help grow my channel. I really appreciate you guys being here. Let's go ahead and get back into the video. Andy Dalton, he can get his 81st win regular season for his career. Let's see what that sums to. 81. I was thinking. So 81 sums to 108, 54, 135, 36. And today has 59 date numerology on the Gregorian. 59 written out sums to 108, 54, 135, and 45. So the only difference between the 81 and 59 is the last number. So they're identical in 3 of the 4 base ciphers. Could be a reason why Andy Dalton gets his 81st win regular season for his career. What else? What else? It's 37 or total span of 38 days since his 35th birthday. Today with 39 date numerology on the Gregorian, 39 and 35. 39 and 35 are identical in all 4 base ciphers. Let's go back to this 38 though. If you write out 38, 38 sums to 58, and it sums to 149, the 35th prime number. So on the 38th day of his 35-year-old age, Saints could become 5-8, like 58 for a season record with the win. We know that 38 sums to 58. I just showed you guys that. So let's mark that in a light blue to show that this is a different pattern. We got that dark blue going against the Saints. Let's do the light blue for the Saints. So instead of saying 37 days since his birthday, he could become 3-7. We can say on the 38th day, it's 37 or total span of 38 days since his 35th birthday. 38 sums to 149, the 35th prime, sums to 58. Saints could become 5-8, like 58 with the win. Let's see. This is a season that ends with Super Bowl 57. Could be a reason why Buccaneers become 5-7, like 57 for a season record with a loss. If Tom Brady does get his 80th loss for the season, or not for the season, but his 80th loss or regular season for his career, it could be because he's playing against the Saints. If you write out the Saints sums to 80. And then what else? What else? Saints coach can get his 13th win. Nothing jumps out. Oh, wait a minute. 1337. I might have this wrong, actually. Let's look this up. I may have did a typo. 36, so it's not a typo. At least not the lost part, but that part's a typo. So he comes in 1236. He could be 1336 or 1237. So the 37 is not a typo. It could just be sitting on 36. Okay. Well, this can actually be something that might favor him, the 36. The Saints coach, he could become 1336 for a regular season record with the win. He'd be doing it against Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tampa Bay Buccaneers sums to 316. 316, 1336. They're just the same numbers being used. 316, 1336. That's just the same numbers being used. What else? What else? Buccaneers coach can get his 48th loss. Nothing screams at me on that one. Oh, here we go. 248th day of the Hebrew religious side of the calendar. Tom Brady comes into this game with 248 wins. He can sit there with a loss. And yeah, I think that's it for right now. Hope this helps. Hopefully this gives you an idea of what's going on in this game. Get you started on a decode, adds to a decode that you already have. I just noticed that the word Buccaneers sums to 37. Hopefully it gets you started on a decode or adds to a decode that you already have. I really appreciate you guys watching. I really appreciate the support. Let's see if I have a background light. Yeah, hopefully this helps. Hopefully this gives you insight to the game, adds to a decode that you already have. I'm repeating myself, I know. I really appreciate you guys watching. I really appreciate the support. I'll see you guys in the next video, and hopefully you guys win all the money in the world.